The 1987 finals were a pivotal moment in NBA history. First, it was the 10th time in history the Lakers and Celtics would play each other in the finals, and in the era of the 80s it was the third and deciding championship series between arch-rivals Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. Going as far back as 1979, as they both battled for the NCAA championship, Magic and Bird had developed an intense rivalry that would go on to be basketball's version of Ali Frazier. Finally, they would meet in the NBA Finals in 1984, and this time it would be Bird's Celtics who would triumph after Magic had made several key errors in crucial situations. This would haunt Magic, and he would come out with a vengeance in the 1985 season, and would lead the Lakers along with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to becoming the first team to defeat the Celtics in Boston for the NBA championship. So the stage was set for the final deciding chapter in the 1987 finals. Both teams' regular seasons and playoffs had been vastly different from one another's. LA had cruised to the best regular season mark in the league with a 65-17 record. Meanwhile, the defending champion Celtics, who had destroyed all before them in 1986, had limped into the playoffs after a series of devastating injuries to key personnel. Kevin McHale was soldiering on with a broken foot, and centres Robert Parrish and Bill Walton had missed significant amounts of the season through injury, with both of them severely hampered throughout the playoffs. And for the first time in their epic trilogy of the 80s, the Lakers would, for the very first time, have the home court advantage.
I don't believe he is. But here they are in the game. Kareem with a short hook over Parrish. Short. And here they come again. Scott 3-on-2. Takes it all the way. And the Lakers get back quickly, defensively. Timeout, Boston. Robert Parrish with a wild shot. Kareem really doing a terrific inside defensive job. And Magic Johnson gets the basket in the foul. And the beat goes on early here in the forum. In the first period. McHale against AC Green. And finally, the Celtics are on the board with nearly 3 minutes going by. Hitting a screen is Parrish and David Johnson missing. The rebound is by Byron Scott. Celtics quickly turn tail and head up court against the pressure. Scott scores anyway.
Nobody is delaying the advance of the ball by the Celtics.
Bird scoops it in, and is there any way Larry Bird can't get a shot in? After
Johnson picks Magic Johnson up a little bit further out than he had prior.
And inside is James Worthy. Basket good and a foul as well. Thompson and Kareem with Johnson, Worthy, and Cooper. Worthy blocked by Parrish. What a great play Parrish made.
Then Magic drives to the basket on those fast break thrusts.
Gay throws it away into the hands of Cooper. 2-on-1, Worthy again.
Get back in, get it down to around 10 points before the end of the half.
Cooper for three. Michael Cooper, one of the top three-point shooters.
Sometimes the Lakers, and I think maybe even in this series, will dare the Celtics to shoot a little bit.
Bird gets free inside.
Just to get the rhythm of the game the way they want it.
Magic Johnson comes right back and gets two. No cheer offense. There was an example. Nearly 3 minutes remaining in this first half. Bird. Larry Bird now with 10 points. The end of the second period. 6 on the shot clock. Worthy guarded by Roberts. See you later. Fred Roberts had no chance.
Roberts trying to stop James Worthy. As soon as he faces up, he's by you. Even though you have distance between yourself and him, you better not have a good guess on which way he's going to turn to the basket.
The rebound. It's a 3-on-2. Worthy gets back in the mix defensively. Bird with a 2-point shot. So Larry Bird getting hot here in the second period has scored 12 points, hitting his last 4. For Urban Johnson, leading scorer in regular season, but second to Worthy in postseason. Bird with a good move inside, and Larry Bird with 20.
That was good ball movement that time by the Celtics.
Loose ball, and it winds up in the hands of Ames. Bird against 3 Lakers. 3 Lakers, and Larry Bird knew when to stop and when to bank, and he got the basket. And
Perhaps with that big lead at halftime, taking their foot off the gas pedal.
they have, in the past, lost some concentration when they moved out to big leads. But maybe James Worthy won't let him do it this time, and James has 25 for the Lakers. That's like that. Magic. Comes out of nowhere. A double team and picked off by Worthy. Wow. KC may have seen enough. 22nd timeout. And the Lakers have scored 8 in a row after the Celtics cut the lead to 13.
This is a devastating machine that the Lakers have when they get it unleashed, that fast break and pace game.
Bird goes around Worthy with another move, 9 in a row. Doesn't take long. Lakers in a big one, 126 to 113 right now. Let's go to
Game 1 had been an LA freeway fast break fest, and league MVP Magic Johnson had been the lead cog in the Lakers' blowout of the Celtics. Magic had taken on more responsibility offensively in 1987, with the legendary Kareem Abdul-Jabbar turning 40 years of age. The chemistry of the team had to be slightly tinkered with, and both players showed the maturity needed to assume different roles. Heading into Game 2, the Celtics tried to make the adjustments to slow the Lakers' pace of play, but LA would simply amp it up a cog more and unveil a secret weapon that was not as prominent in the 80s, their 3-point shooting.
So the matchups, Dennis Johnson is on Magic Johnson. It was Ainge on Magic in Game 1. So the Celtics have made a switch there, but they haven't really done anything right now. First gets the outlet to Bird. The Celtics have a 2-on-1, and it's stolen by Magic Johnson on the return pass. Crowd loved that move. Inside, posting up, Magic gets an easy basket against Dennis Johnson. 7:15 remaining, first period. There goes Worthy. James Worthy. Dennis Johnson comes back. Parrish doing a terrific job off the offensive glass. And Robert Parrish now with 5 points. Lakers felt they could play better defense in this game by not letting Bird have so many possessions. They didn't do well on that one as Bird with a drive fed Parrish, and Robert Parrish has 12 points. Worthy Ainge looking to double. And there's Cooper for 3. Hits again. Cooper 2 for 2 from 3-point. Bird. Block. At the other end, Magic. Magic Johnson. 7-point Laker lead. Bird against Worthy inside.
Johnson to shoot.
Cooper for 3. Hits another. That's 3. 3-point shots for Michael Cooper. Problem against the Pistons. Larry Bird over Cooper, and Bird with 12 points, 6 in each of the first 2 periods. The Lakers' first call on them.
Here's the scissor play. Both defenders get a little bit confused. Cooper, who's a great defender, can't slide through, and boy, that's an easy 2.
Shot and Michael Cooper with a 3-on-2 fast break to
Every time Dennis Johnson drives to the basket and he doesn't score, that leaves a backcourt vulnerable. It goes up so quickly to Cooper and makes a good head fake, something he probably learned only this season.
And another turnover off the hands of Dennis Johnson. Here's Cooper. Trailing is Worthy. Marcus Allen and O.J. Simpson enjoying another sport. And they've got to appreciate the exhibition the Lakers seem to be putting on again tonight. And Tommy, we're getting into a danger zone now.
Boston to come back from such a margin because they are not a real good fast break team. They don't have the speed to do it.
Larry Bird hits a three-pointer.
That's the way they usually try and make their comeback stick, with three-pointers, Danny Ainge and Bird.
They isolate Bird against Worthy again, helping out is AC Green in a steal. They found the passing lane again. Byron Scott goes by Ainge. This decade. There's Kareem. What a frolicking night he's having. 23 points on 10 for 14 shooting for Abdul-Jabbar. Magic Johnson with a minute and a half to play in the third. Cooper's going for 4. He's got it. And that's an NBA record. Worthy. And he'll get another chance for a three-point play. Michael Thompson outlets to Magic Johnson. No stopping the Lakers. Here's Cooper. Another one. 6. Third game. They got to bank on that. They don't win that. See you later. The Lakers impressive again as they crush the Boston Celtics for the second straight game.
Along with the blinding fast break in Michael Cooper's then record 6 3-pointers in an NBA Finals game, LA looked unbeatable and on their way to a sweep. But the Celtics had a game plan for Game 3, and most importantly, they were heading back home to Boston Garden, the hardest venue in the NBA to get a road win.
That's been the result of the first two games. Whopping margins for the Lakers. As we're set to play Boston in white, the Lakers in Forum blue. Game. I wouldn't be surprised if the Lakers try to go at Robert Parrish. Foul trouble has not been a factor in either one of the first two games. That's been a guy they'd like to get in foul trouble. Worthy puts LA in front.
Worthy is the guy that's really been unstoppable. His speed, no match by any one of the Boston Celtics.
Got a lot of ammunition. 2.5 minutes gone by and a steal by Worthy. Ainge to defend. They crash into our cameraman, Mike Marks, and Worthy and Ainge collide. And Ainge is called for the foul, and Worthy is a little slow getting up. And Parrish. And it's off of Kareem's knee. It'll be Celtics ball.
That's the first time I've seen a hook shot blocked on Kareem in years.
The affair. And Danny Ainge off the glass. And here comes Magic Johnson. This is a 5-on-2. Ainge gets into the flow, and the basket counts, and a foul. A 5-on-2 break for the Lakers. Foul against the Lakers. Celtics already in the penalty with nearly 3:50 to go. Basket good. And a foul. It took Larry Bird nearly 7 minutes to score his first point, and that's his first basket of the game.
Doing with their low post game was getting the shot off before the double developed. They're doing it better today.
Magic goes strong to the hoop and scores. What a quick move around Danny Ainge.
Oh, Worthy should have crammed that one.
Danny Ainge. And Kareem at the other end, and there's one of your 4 second baskets. Cooper. Rambis, the offensive board. That's simply hard work and hustle. And it results in 2 points for Cooper. All but Byron Scott. Michael Thompson is in for him now. Bird hits. It's 39-34. Kite picks up Magic. Kareem, no one guarding him, and a great pick and roll, and the Celtics missed a switch.
It's demoralizing. Celtics worked so hard, and all of a sudden the Lakers in 2 seconds come back, and it's 2.
Speaking of 2.
Look at that fight in that low post.
First time since 8-7. Boston leads.
Has hit historically for this franchise the key hoops.
Bird. 25 for Larry Bird. Dennis Johnson for 3. Kareem taking his time coming up court. Posting up is Magic Johnson.
The real junior sky hook working to perfection.
Magic playing Dennis Johnson tight. There's the isolate on Bird. 28 for Bird.
We don't do very many gray kite replays, but I'm telling you, these are exceptional for a guy who has played little time. Great defense. Now you watch what he does. He battles Kareem for the spot, three-quarters him to make it a tough pass, beats him to the middle, and then Kareem starts to go. He sees he maybe can go back, and then Kite moves his feet to force him to the fadeaway. His young, quick legs allows the center of the Celtics to get back and make that block against the fast break. That's hustle. Every missed shot off the boards that the Lakers make.
Michael Thompson blocks McHale, and here's Cooper, 3-on-1 to Green. One of the few conversions since the early going for the Lakers on the break. Considering everything, the Lakers didn't give up too much in that third period. Harris gets the basket. And that's the end of the third period. The Celtics have the lead, and they've widened it. Kareem swings that in for 21 points.
What a shot that was. But they backed way off Dennis Johnson, Magic Johnson.
Harris. Big shot for Paris. Falling away. And it's a 10-point game again for Boston. Paris has hit 6 straight. Block for Boston. And the Lakers do get it away. 3-on-1. Worthy to Cooper. And it's an 8-point game and a lot of time to go.
What a good double-triple team on Bird.
Worthy stays with him. 2 seconds. Has to fire it up. McHale. Offensive rebound. Basket. That was a very big hoop in this game. And the Celtics are back in it. Magic situation is. Gary Beatty, the trainer, went over to him. We'll have to find out. Boston wins 109-103.
Boston had halted the Lakers' drive for a series sweep. The Celtics had employed slowdown tactics, and they had dominated the boards to the tune of 48-32. Backup center Greg Kite had provided 20 quality minutes cleaning the glass and blocking shots, while the hobbled Robert Parrish rested. In many 7-game series, the fourth game is the key middle game of the series, and this would prove to once again be true.
This is the way the series has gone. The Lakers won 2 blowouts in LA, and the Celtics won the game Sunday. They're 2 of 12. Another 3-point shot attempt by Danny Ainge, who's 6 of 12 for the series. Magic answers that with a 2-point attempt, and it's 9-7 Boston.
They may be looking for him, the Lakers.
Dennis Johnson down the middle, and he's been effective penetrating. Basket counts, and a foul. 8 on the shot clock. Ainge makes good on a runner, and the Celtics starting backcourt has 18 of their 29 points. Magic Johnson gets the basket despite contact. The final seconds of the period. But Boston has the lead, and that's the end of the first period. 3 for LA. Cooper with a move around Bird. Bird blocks the shot. Great play by Bird. 3-on-2 now, Boston. McHale. Magic with a sky hook from where Kareem normally tries it, and it's a 3-point affair again. To this point, definitely a Celtic pace game. Worthy gets on the board and has a chance for 3, and it's a 5-on-2 for the Lakers. And Worthy is decked, and Worthy doesn't like it. And Greg Kite was tagged. Both coaches have come on to try to cool things down. And Tommy, that was a very rough takedown of James Worthy.
Yes, it was. Shooting rhythm, as Worthy has been in his trip.
Kareem swoops in to get the rebound in a 3-on-2 break for LA. Scott slices in. 16-point lead.
He's got the rainbow going, and there's no rain.
And Magic slams 2 through. And Ames gets 2 back. Parrish picked up by Thompson. Dennis Johnson. Parrish gets a big offensive rebound.
Attacking and pressing and trying to take the Celtics out of the inside game. They succeeded, but when Parrish comes up with offensive rebounds, no press will stop that.
And nothing will stop the Worthy play. And Tommy, I think we're going to be in store for a rousing final 12 minutes at least of this game. And the long rebound gives the Lakers a chance to run. Scott goes in, and he's fouled. And now they've got to separate the athletes again. Tommy, you get the feeling we're well into this championship final.
Well,
Kite sets a pick for Ames, who unties it. Jones not taking any chances. He wants to get his big man in there. Bird. Air ball by Kareem, and here's Ames. Magic is back.
for the foul.
And we have a new clock. Team fouls. Boston 4, LA 2. Bird. 8 in a row by Boston. Tightening up the defense. The Lakers with 9 on the shot clock for Boston. 5 now, and they almost tied up Parrish, and they lose it. Cooper. It's a 3-on-3 break. Cooper with a 3 and hits it with a minute and a half to go. It's 103.99, 103-100. And Cooper makes up half the deficit with one shot. 10 on the clock. Worthy brings LA to within 1 with under a minute to go, and timeout. Boston into the game at 5-4, a long time ago. Kareem does it, and the Lakers jumping for joy, and they lead it 104-103, and another timeout called by Casey Jones. Parrish playing with 5 fouls. Open is Ainge. Bird goes for 3. Call time with 12 seconds left. Larry Bird with a big 3-point bomb has given the Celtics the lead, and now it's the Lakers' turn.
Could not get away from Worthy until Worthy had to rotate out. Look at the hand on the jersey, and finally Worthy moves out, and Bird all alone in the corner, and it's 3 points.
And the reaction by the Celtic bench. It's Lakers ball with 7 seconds to go.
In the low post, being guarded by Dennis Johnson.
And Byron Scott is in the ball game now. 5 seconds to go. Magic with a hook shot. Scores with 2. And the Celtics trail by 1 with 2 seconds to go.
Look at it again. Little stutter step confuses McHale. I mean, that's what a great ball handler and dribbler can do to a big man. And look at that outstretched hook shot, just worked beautifully.
Bird fires it. And the Lakers have won in Pat Riley, and the Lakers dance off the court.
Game 4 was a true NBA classic. From the second half comeback to Magic Johnson's junior sky hook, as it would become to be known, the Lakers had asserted authority over the series and now looked for the knockout blow in Game 5 in the Boston Garden. But that old Celtic pride would never allow Boston to roll over.
They got the quickness to do that. And even with one defender, they were successful with it.
McHale got free inside. The Celtics must win to stay alive. Magic forces the turnover. 3-on-4 on 2 break, and AC Green completes it himself. The crowd is yelling for a charge as Bird went flying out of bounds. Rebound McHale. And here's Dennis Johnson. 3-on-2 break for the Celtics and Larry Bird. That's the biggest lead of the game for either side.
A fast-paced coach relies on trying to beat you at the end of quarters with that tempo.
Magic Johnson gives the Lakers the lead. And Larry Bird has had his rest. He'll be coming in soon. Darren Day, he's been an effective shooter. He's hit 8 out of 12 against the Lakers in this series. The scoop didn't work for Byron Scott. Bird for 3. Celtics their biggest lead of the game. 5 seconds to go. A big first half no matter what happens here for the Celtics. And Danny Ainge hits the 3.
Basketball now.
Bird, left-handed. Larry Bird with 22 points.
And he's just taking it right into the teeth of the Laker defense.
Worthy from Magic Johnson. Kite just really can't generate any kind of an offense inside. Magic, Worthy, Green, great passing, touch passing by the Lakers on that break. They switch. Kite crashes the boards, and here's a 4-on-2 Laker break. Byron Scott. And now it's an 8-point game. Ainge in 3-point territory, tries again and hits again. He's got 4, and he knows that Cooper's record is 6, and Cooper is going to come back in the ball game. He's at the scorer's table now. Worthy with the quick step, and that was emphatic over Kevin McHale. Nope. Celtics can practically play out the period. Pick and roll to Walton. No basket, that does it. The crowd's going wild. 2 former Minnesota Gophers. What a pass. McHale to Paris.
He drew it.
The Celtics beat them on the fast break. And we go back to LA.
All 5 Celtic starters had scored 20 or more points, and Boston had shot an amazing 55% from the field. Heading back to LA for Game 6, the Lakers knew their defensive intensity had to lift. The equation was now simple. Los Angeles had Game 6 or 7 to record a series win, and Boston were fighting for their survival in each game. The Lakers feared a Game 7 with Larry Bird and Kevin McHale capable of anything in a one-off game setting. This provided the motivation for LA's desperation heading into Game 6.
Johnson has his shot blocked by Kareem. Here's Worthy. Harris and Boston now on a 15-2 run, and Pat Riley wants the timeout by 7, matching their biggest lead. Worthy to Kareem. Point wide. 2 on the shot clock. Dennis Johnson has to force it up and hits.
But the Lakers probably a little bit more tired.
McHale with a turnaround over Michael Thompson. And they get a lot of chances, but nothing goes. And this first half scoring pace definitely favors the Boston Celtics, who have the lead at halftime, 56-51. Celtics have gotten the hoop to give them a 3-point lead, but Worthy saves it from Magic Johnson, and a brilliant play by James Worthy. And the Lakers lead it on this play.
There is real grit. James Worthy with the full dive to save it, to create the easy hoop by Magic.
Their first lead since 13-12. Scott. Magic to Kareem.
Really putting a quick man on him and working him over the picks.
And the foul. Points for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. C. Jones and shakes his hand. And Magic goes out as well. So the final celebration belongs here.
Magic Johnson would take out the final series MVP to go along with his regular season Most Valuable Player award. 1987 would mark the end of an era, as the Celtics would not make it back to the finals for another 21 years, where ironically they would meet the Lakers in the 2008 finals and clinch their only title since. The 1986-87 Los Angeles Lakers are rightfully known as one of the greatest NBA teams of all time. Their impressive regular season record, combined with only 3 losses in the playoffs on their way to a championship, as well as the 3-punch combo of Magic, Worthy and Kareem, place them in the conversation of being one of the best, if not the best team of all time. Please share and subscribe, and let me know in the comments section below what your thoughts are on the 1987 finals and the champion 87 Lakers. Much love and peace.